Teknik servisten arkadaş.
Yes, let's continue to create door opening. Let's create a little bit extended door opening at living room. I will create an opening having 1.5 meter opening at living room. So we have created all the openings. Don't forget to change the line thicknesses at the wall ends. And let's create a couple of opening at windows. I will create a very long opening at living room. Let's enlarge a little bit more. Let's make it 3 meters at here. I will not create any opening at this side and this side. This will be enough. Or maybe we can create an opening at here also. Let's create another opening at here. In general, the window at water closets makes a little bit smaller than the other ones. I have created the openings, as you see, by referencing the center of each room. It is not an obligatory. It depends on you. This is just an example. This does not mean that you have to do the same at here also. Okay. Let's create another one at here. So let's make same. Yes, I'm continuing. Regarding the interior necessity, you can change the location of the window. I have created 1 meter length for here. And for master bedroom, let's create an opening at here, which will be long or wide enough. This time I will create an opening having 2.5 meter length, and I will not create any other opening at here because we will need these settings. So, and let me create opening at here for the entrance. Let's make it a wide. The minimum width for the entrance of any building unit cannot be less than 1 meter. But here I have created 1.5 meter, and let's trim again the openings at here. Yes, that's all. And don't forget to change the line thicknesses. Yes. Let's create the door and window details. I will create the door detail. So our length is the width of the door door wing is 85 centimeter. I will create 80 millimeter, 80 centimeter door wing and having 5 centimeter thicknesses for door opening. When I create a quarter circle at here, you see it will be fixed. And now I get rid of the unnecessary parts and I will make it as medium line thicknesses. Remember, this is 0.35. The half of it is either 0.18 or 0.15. Do not make it too thick. And I will make this door as block. See? Now I will create another door opening. Let's check. This is, as you see at the screen, 90 centimeter. So I will create 85 centimeter door wing and I will create the opening direction and I will make line thicknesses of the door again 0.18. So the other doors are same. I will copy and rotate and copy and rotate. Of course, we need to mirror it here. Let's create a door opening at here also. So since the length is 1.5, we will create double door opening at here. One of them will be 1 meter length, which is set for 1 meter length. Let's continue. Yes. And the other one is set for 50 centimeters. So the door wing will be 45 centimeters. And let's assign the line thicknesses again for these doors, double door. And let's create, let's copy the same door at here also, having same length. Okay. Now let's create the window. I will create a balcony at here. So I will use different details at here. Therefore, let's start with the normal windows, regular windows, in other words, having proper sill height and etc. So I will create this rectangle having thin line. Why? Because this will be the sill of the window that I will use, and I will create the frame inside. I'm using accurate numbers instead of detailed dimension for the frame. Okay. For example, this is 10 by 10 box, 10 by 10 centimeter box, and we will create another line. So what we will do at here, the line thicknesses will be same as medium. Don't forget. Actually, the line thicknesses of this remaining part must be thin line again, while this line must be medium. Why? Because we only cut the frame around the window and the glass. This part is the visible part of the window. That's why. And let's make this setting again block. What else? Yes, at that I will use the same detail. Yes. At bedroom, this is of course for kids. I will explore. I will use stretch command and then I will make again another block. However, don't forget, do not delete the lines at here. Yes, at kitchen, I will use the same detail. Yes, at master bedroom, similar with the living room, I will create a balcony. So assume that this balcony is a French balcony having 50 centimeter length, and I will a little bit extend the border 25 centimeter more, which will be beneficial for us to draw, especially uh, elevation drawing. And let me create another one at here. Yes, of course, this line must be thin line. Now let's create the detail at here. Again, I will use 10 centimeter by 10 for detail at here. You don't have to present too much detail at approved project drawing. So I will create also the frames inside this window. Either present two division or three division. Let's create three division inside. So for that purposes, let's present three division. We have the lines. These are enough. Similarly, we will make this line medium, and then we will change line at here to thin line. We will apply the same detail. Let's master bedroom also. This time we can make only one division is enough at center of the opening. Yes, we have created doors and windows. Let us check our drawing. At the printout, this will be this is the expression of our drawing. You see the walls presented as heavy line or thick line. The windows, cut part of the windows are medium line, and visible parts are thin line. Okay, very good. Now we can continue to the drawing. Let's create other visible parts. For example, uh, there must be railing at here. Let's create 5 centimeter distance from here, and all these things must be presented with, of course, thin line. Uh, let's continue. Now we can present other details such as furniture, and don't forget to indicate an entrance part at here. We cannot directly enter to the inside of the building. So from here, for example, let's find 3.5 meter and extend it until 2 meter. So this is one step above the ground. Okay, so we will indicate it as thin line. Let's continue our drawing. Initially, let's start with here, provide solution for the master bedroom. So the critical point is location of the bed, where we should locate the bed at here. Initially, let's draw the bed, the double beds. So in general, we use proper dimension for the beds or other things. All these furniture drawings again must be thin line. Don't forget the symbols. Yes. For example, we may locate the bed to here or at any other place. It depends on us. We will later add these tag inside the bedroom again in a proper manner. And let's create shelf cabinet at here, having, for example, 2.5 meter, let's say. And present these rows. Okay. And let's create another component from certain distance. You know the name of this member, soft seating. And it's indicated with this one. We can move a little bit more to bed to here in order to present a void at here so that we can create a couple of more furniture at here. For example, from this point, let's create a coffee desk. and later we can present a sitting at here so that the couple can sit here or read book, etc. And don't forget to indicate a makeup desk. Instead of using, for example, this member, you can illustrate a makeup desk at here, having proper dimension. And presents a sitting at here. We are always indicating, illustrating in a proper manner. Yes, let's create settings, which is fit for here. Initially, let's create the seating area and then create other details. For example, this may be our sample seating. We may a little bit rotate. Okay. You can also enlarge the makeup desk regarding your necessity. You don't need to use such kind of easy things. It depends on, again, you. So this is our bedroom. There will be entrance at here. Let's create some details. Here, furniture. I will create a furniture at here for placing the show. So let's create such kind of detail. This will also separate this area from the corridor. Okay. Again, don't forget to change line thicknesses of the furniture. Yes. What else? Let's continue. You may also change the opening. Actually, the white part must be open to this side, I think. Continue. Now, let's come back to living room. Let's do the hardest parts. So there must be a dining area here and a sitting area. Let's create dining area initially. Let us create a desk having proper dimension for seating of a couple of person. Again, create the seating area. These are the sample, very easy furnitures. Okay, let's present these furniture properly. We may also present such detail as here. Move it a little bit more. Yes, this may be proper for us. And let's create some details at here. Let's indicate a TV unit at here. I will locate it to the center of the room. And now let's place settings. We may also use, of course, small furnitures, which will be better for us. Such kind of small furnitures. Yes. And now let's create another furniture detail at here. Okay. Okay. We may use actually more narrow table at here, or we may change the seating type instead of using these huge seatings. We may use small seatings, which will be proper, much more proper for us. Yes. Okay. Let's move a little more here. Of course, this is much more better for us, and we can extend a little bit more. Yes. And small coffee table at here. Yes, good enough. Always reference the furniture for anything. Okay, and let's create our TV units. Yes. Again, don't forget to change the line thickness. Yes. And don't forget to create some divisions. For better express the furniture. Let's come back to the VC. There are also ready components that you can use. Let me show you. Yes, tool palettes. There are ready available components at here, but do not use directly. Always explore, change the line thickness, and then make group again and use. For example, let's here. Let's locate this here and create a bed, a sink at here, having proper dimension. And create an ellipse actually for interior hall. Doesn't need it to be at center. You can move, of course, this part also. Yes, that's enough. Again, let's create a complete sink. Of course, we will indicate a hole for sink again. Okay, don't forget. Present an area for cooking. You don't need to give too much detail. Don't forget. Okay, that's enough. And let's create a refrigerator at here. So that's enough for us. And let us create a small table having certain length where people can eat something at here also, 1 or 2 person. Okay, we have created also the kitchen and bedroom. Let's present some details. We must create a 1 person bed inside. Yes, don't forget to change the line thickness. And we can create uh, a cabinet at here, or cabinet may be at here. You may place other things to here. We may locate, for example, the desk of the child at here. Let's give a little bit long desk for her, for him, and let's create a seating for the child. Yes, and don't forget to create details of the other furniture. So at here we can also create another opening if you want. Okay, or that may be enough for you. It depends on you. However, in order to create some better elevation, let's create another opening having same length with the other side of the window, and copy this one. Yes, that's enough. We have one more room at that. What we will do, we will initially we must change this one. Yes, we should present some details. We may indicate that again here we should do the location properly. Okay, don't forget. And what else? We must present some more detail. Let's create mm, let's create a shower at here having 1.4 by 1 meter. So you see we will change the location of the window, and This will be our sink, shower, excuse me. And then what else? We must also present some area at here. We may locate the sink to here also, or to here. It depends on you. Various opportunity can be done. Don't forget, and we may indicate very huge or big enough sink at here. Yes, that's enough for us. What else we need? We may also indicate a cabinet in between these components if you want. Okay. In order to separate these components, and we may also make it a little bit close to water closet to here. Okay. So that's all. And now let's indicate the other details. We must present an indicator here. Together with an arrow, a special arrow. Yes. And the inside of this triangle must be fulfilled with color. Yes, and the line thicknesses must be thin always. And what else? We must indicate the tags of each room, and we must measure the area within these rooms. So let me show you how to measure the area. You can use polyline to measure. Just create line indicating the perimeter of the room and check from here. The area information is provided. Since we draw with millimeter, you should consider digits accordingly. So this is 21.51. We must indicate the proper indicator for we should also find proper indicator for square symbol. So not this one, we must use this one properly. Don't forget. And we have shown you, yes, as this one. Pay attention that no any furniture, the text are not intersect with any furniture. Yes, for VC, and then don't forget to delete the lines that you draw for. You have drawn for measuring the area. So this is 1.13. 5.13. 7.9. 16.02. 10.47. 21.94. Yes. We can divide this area into two. As corridor N, entry. Fourteen point 0.08. And 4.92. Yes. And we must present also the levels. Always choose Arial narrow. Of course, don't forget to indicate proper symbol. For 0, we use plus minus symbol. Okay. And don't forget to indicate the proper indicator. And that here we must also present minus 0.20. So that's all. And I would like to show you also how to present room schedule. We must also indicate the schedule at any place at here. Regarding the text height, we must present uh, proper dimensions. Which must be visible by the reader. Always. Living room. We see kitchen. Bedroom. That's master bedroom. Yes. Corridor and entry. And then we must indicate properly area information. Yes. We see 5.13. So the true correction is point, not this one. Please pay attention. I made mistake. don't repeat it at your own drawing. Yes. Yes, we have finished. We have indicated also all the room schedule. Now we must present proper presentation technique. Remember our illustration methods for A3 sheet size. Okay. Each time you don't have to create same thing. I am doing this for again and again, showing you how to do that. Okay. You don't have to always. Yes. Please indicate proper title block information at here. Now I will extend this for 50 times in order to use it with my sheet. So I have ignored some things. What the what are the ignored things at here? Let me show you. For example, the dimension of this title block is fit for complete A3 sheet. However, as you see at this any of the plotter printer, they are unable to complete, they change the scale. So you must find, you must decrease actually the length of the title block a little bit more so that you can so you see you can find 1 to 50 scale, okay, or I may ignore for a certain period of time. So you don't need to decrease the size of the sheets, just print out and submit for me. I will accept. Okay, so this is the proper indication of land bobbing. Okay, just let me correct one more thing. This one must be point again. So that's all for this week. Now we can draw how to draw the approved project land drawing. See you at course.